Thank you very much. We want to welcome the dynamic European duo here on TSM, Bjergsen and Amazing. Guys, welcome to the desk. So that was a rather hectic game, 51 minutes almost. What happened?
I don't really know. I just feel like every time we actually had set up the Baron properly, someone kind of just got caught. And then we just like had to reset the entire process of like 3 minutes or 4 minutes of setting up the Baron properly with vision and waves and all that stuff. And then someone just kind of got caught. I think that happened 3 times. It's delayed the game by a lot and gave them a lot of control. And we could definitely have lost that game.
Someone.
So, bottom lanes.
I've had a kind of theme of the day is shot calling for all the different teams. Now, you guys with 2 new players, how is the in-game shot calling working with your new team? But also, who's coming up with strategies before you get to the games?
Well, like during the game, it's mostly like me, Glebe, and Bjergsen doing the calls. Like Darius gives info, like Tal gives info about his positioning. But usually, like we try to make the calls for the team and really try to set up stuff. Whereas like the pre-game strategy is really shifted towards Bjergsen, Glebe, who's doing a lot for the team, like as a new guy. Like those 2 guys really come up with a lot of stuff, and I don't know, like it works really well right now.
So talking about sort of making calls for the team, I want to draw a comparison between you and Meteos. So you're obviously an amazing jungler. That wasn't intentional, but you're phenomenally skilled. I didn't mean it. You're a phenomenally skilled jungler.
When he tries to do it, they'll be better, right?
Yeah, it'll be
That was
worse.
bad.
It'll be worse when I actually try. So Meteos, for example, is a style of jungler where he just asks his team to give him information, and he'll just make a decision and be like, oh, I'm going top now. How do you sort of determine your play style and how you help the team?
Like right now, it's like usually in my old team, CW was like I decided the calls early game. Like I decided what to do in the lanes, feed me info. Right now, it's kind of different because I'm coming to a new team, so you have to adapt. You have to bring your own plays into. So I'm just trying to do my best to cover my lanes at certain times when they want me to be there. Like I don't really have the decision making right now in the early game, which may shift later on in the season. But as it goes now, like I'm just trying to help our lanes when they call up.
Okay, so then actually let's fast forward a little bit into the game to the first of many, or I guess one of many Baron fights. This is one where you get, I believe it's 2 catches early on. If you can pull the replay up on the screen. I want you guys to walk me through either one.
Right,
set up for Baron.
I can. I think this is, I don't really remember this. Oh yeah, we set up for the Baron and we actually get a catch on Snoopy. But it's really hard to just like pin him down. So we wait up until he comes down from his rappel. We go back on the Baron here. I'm not sure if that was really the right choice because they have really good assassination with the LeBlanc and Kha'Zix. And we just keep getting poked by Corki and Kha'Zix. So luckily we get a catch on Krepo. And we just go back up Baron again.
Yeah, 3v5 should be easy, right?
Not really. It's just they keep poking us. I'm already half HP here. Pole Belter does like crazy damage on Turtle, and Turtle just like pretty much instantly dies. And I go for the pick on Altec. I kill myself to kill him, but it was the last Ignite tick, so I'm not sure if that was worth it either. But I think after killing Krepo, we could have we had plenty of time to like recall and just set up all the vision again, and we could do the exact same thing again, but possibly get a pick on either Inox or Pole Belter, which were really the main players who stop us from getting the Baron.
It's got to be hard to make the decision. Like, do we take the 2 for 0 and leave, or do we go for the 5v3 with a jungler dead?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
99% of people would be like, oh, just kill Baron, jungler's dead.
Of course, that's what we did.
Sure.
And it probably wasn't the best decision in that specific play.
Okay. So Amazing, I want to actually ask you about something because you're a big Kha'Zix player as a jungler. Kha'Zix is a great jungler. Top lane Kha'Zix gave you guys a little bit of trouble for a while. Is there a big difference in what Kha'Zix will do when he's top lane? Did you guys even expect to play against this?
We really expected actually. Like we tried to pick at his Lee Sin away because Inox has been showing like really great performance on Lee Sin. So we wanted to force him onto Kha'Zix actually. The problem with top lane Kha'Zix is that if he's able to 1v1 the top laner, there's no chance that you can actually like split push at all. He's just gonna kill you over and over and over again. A jungle Kha'Zix like will farm more, takes more time to scale up in my opinion. Like will have his AD jungle item afterwards, tries to gank lanes. It's just like a mix-up. I don't know. Like it was really giving us problems because we were not really able to get plays onto him. I tried a lot. Snoopy was able to get some counter ganks in. So we had like the 2v2 potential on top, but we never really focused anyone down. So there was no scaling for Nectin. Which we should have had during mid-game, where he could have like trashed Kha'Zix basically, but that never happened. So we just wasted our potential early game, and Kha'Zix was able to do something mid-game.
Okay, so then walk me through actually a second replay we have. This is the Baron fight that actually wins you guys the game, I believe. We can pull that replay up. And this is basically I guess just amazing. Walk me through this one.
So let me remember the situation. We start off the Nash again.
Yeah, Snoopy just respawned,
Yep,
so we're on Baron.
Like we took a long time to set up already, but we wanted to really finish this. So we're just trying to get a catch onto someone. We catch Inox, who's getting bursted down pretty easily by our Syndra. Wild Turtle almost gets killed by Pobota again. Whereas we just keep poking people, Gleep really good catches that game, and we just try to end the game from there.
And you do end the game. You guys end the week going 3-1. Your only loss to Cloud9. The Cloud9 that looks to be actually struggling right now. After seeing especially the last game with the mix-ups with shot calling, what are your takes on Cloud9 coming back from All-Stars?
I just think they took a break after All-Stars, and so they only had, I think they practiced not that much, at least not as much as other teams. And I feel like they should have maybe used more time going or practicing for the SuperWeek, and that's why they're not looking as strong. But C9 is always a team that if they lose one game, they just step it up. They focus only on League. They just become back to being the powerhouse, and I think that's what we're going to see next week.
So speaking of powerhouses, TSM, you guys have always been top 2 North America. Since C9 joined the scene, you guys haven't quite taken #1 just yet. But two-part question here. One, if your team stays at the power it is right now, where you guys have kind of just come together, where would you finish? And two, given the whole season to grow as a team, where are you going to finish?
Like right now, we're still struggling to adapt to one another. It's obvious, like just coming in new, coming into SCS again, like getting used to the schedule again. We would finish like, in my opinion, 4th or 5th. As the season progresses, however, we'll get together even better and really try to focus on getting better as individuals, and then focus to get better as a team. And if that happens, I think we should finish top 2 and really get our world's placement.
Bjergsen, how about you?
I would also say 3rd or 4th place. We have Dignitas coming up looking really strong. LMQ also looking really strong going 4-0. So I think if we were going to be at the strength we are now, we would probably be 4th place, I would say. But we're really aiming to get that top 2. And with the new team, we have a lot more planning going into games. And I think we're going to look stronger overall as we progress through the season.
Well, cool. Hope to watch that growth from you guys. Guys, congratulations on a 3-1 start to SuperWeek, which is a pretty damn good record. Now, guys, we've got a couple more games to go, though. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned to see if your Twitter response was selected by our crack team of Twitter readers. Then we'll jump into our next game, Team Curse versus Dignitas. 2014 Summer Split continues in 3.5 minutes.